Back, Avi, Calvin Klein just tweeted me. Do the Steelers go on waiver wire diving after the cuts for a new middle linebacker? You know, I mean, Keith Butler talked about this. Tomlin talked about it, both that they're going to try to put the best possible team together. And if it means trying to get a guy from outside the team, I don't see that as a bad thing.
No, not at all. And the Steelers have made a recent habit of adding a player at the last minute. Wouldn't surprise me. Nobody at middle linebacker has really jumped out.
No. Matthew Thomas might make his team.
Yeah, he may have played as well as anybody.
All right, let's go out to Kevin in Monroeville. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Good. I know there was some talk earlier about, wanting to keep Landry. I know he has the experience, but, if you think back, Ben had a 15-1 season. Obviously, was off of an injury with Tommy Maddox.
Yeah.
That even though Ben was a first-round pick, he was considered the quarterback of the future. I think that Mason, in a lot of people's mind, was considered the same thing. So, at the end of the day, why don't you keep the two young studs and go with what you went with when you went with Ben?
Yeah, you bring up a good point. That was a team that was a contender, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are excellent points. I remember when Ben was going to start the game at Miami, which is the game after Baltimore when he relieved Tommy Maddox when he was hurt, someone asked Alan Faneca if he thought it was exciting that
I remember this.
Rookie was going to start at Miami, and he said, "No, I'm not excited at all." I think that means we're in trouble.
Yeah.
He turned out to be wrong, and the caller might be right. Maybe we've been wrong 100 times on this show this week. Yeah, maybe Rudolph is the best option as the backup. I really doubt it, but it's possible.
Yep. Let's go out to Gil. Real quick, Gil.
Totally disagree.
Okay.
I mean, Ben is a future Hall of Famer. I'm not ready to put Mason Rudolph in there. I can't believe you want to roll the dice with two rookies when you got a Super Bowl contending team that's loaded with talent. And even if Ben got hurt for half a season, with this talent around Landry Jones, I think you could carry a team far enough that if Ben comes back, if Ben gets hurt for the year, we're probably done.
Yeah, you're definitely done. Thanks a lot, Gil. I appreciate it. 6 games, I think it's even a stretch, Gene. But
Ben wasn't hurt in any of the last 7 seasons. There were no Super Bowls.
Yeah, I still think I'm on the wire in this. I got to go to break.